Welcome to Buffalo, New York, where EA Sports presents the NHL regular season game between the Pittsburgh Penguins and the Buffalo Sabres.
I'm Jim Houston along with Darryl Ray. You ready for this?
Yes, I am. Let's drop the puck on this one.
And here's how the goalies match up. Hasek goes head-to-head with Barrasso. Shannon chips it ahead to Shatan, to center. Slager to Olczyk. To Olczyk. One-timer! Hasek stopped it. Gives it to Schmelik. Schmelik to the net. Warenka passes across. Odette knocks the puck away. Buffalo should be making a line change soon. Penalty called. Penalty against the Penguins for elbowing.
Pittsburgh penalty to number 5, Brad Warenka, 2 minutes for elbowing.
The Pittsburgh Penguins win the faceoff. Hatcher cleared the puck. Hasek passes ahead. Buffalo should be making a line change soon. Barnaby winds up. Hasek gets the puck to Woolley. Buffalo needs to get a fresh line out there. Woolley to the net, moves in. Pittsburgh should be making a line change soon. It looks like these two want to settle something. Barnaby drops his gloves. Barnaby gets things started. Barnaby surprised him with that punch. Barnaby throws a haymaker. This has got to be more than a little embarrassing for Kasparaitis. Barnaby throws a haymaker. Kasparaitis backs out of trouble.
I wonder what color the sky is in his world right now.
And it's a decisive win for Barnaby. Barnaby will sit for 5 minutes after that bout, and so will Kasparaitis. Penalty against the Penguins for starting a fight.
Buffalo penalty to number 36, Matthew Barnaby, a 5-minute major for fighting.
Brown will serve the 2-minute instigator penalty for Kasparaitis. Hatcher then cleared it down the ice. Hasek moves it to Odette. Odette gets the puck to Shannon. Moves in. Shannon moves in. Buffalo should... Holzinger scores on the power play. Warenka leads the box as they put that power play goal up on the board. They move into position for the faceoff.
Buffalo goal, his 15th of the season, scored on the power play by number 19, Brian Holzinger, assisted by number 8, Daryl Shannon, and number 28, Donald Audette.
Titov touches the puck for icing. Buffalo needs to get a fresh line out there. Shannon was knocked down to Holzinger. Then he shot it. Holzinger shoots! To Slager. To Schmelik. The Sabres 1, Penguins 0. Schmelik to the net! Buffalo has a very tired line out on the ice right now. Time runs out on the penalty to Brown. To Brown. 4:47 into the first period. chips it ahead to Sanderson. His pass intercepted by Slager. Sanderson shoots. Pittsburgh should be making a line change soon. Holzinger beats out the icing call. Dome out of his own zone. Belted to the ice by Odette.
Over here!
Schmelik passes across. Moves in. To Holzinger. To Dome. The Buffalo Sabres lead by just a goal. In the slot to Olczyk. Pittsburgh leaves this line out for an awfully long shift. To Sanderson. To Sanderson. Sanderson out of his own zone. The Sabres change up their lines. Sanderson dumps the puck in on the end boards. Warenka turns it over. Odette winds up to Dome. Pekka hits him. Dome starts out of his own zone. 2:58 left in the period. Towards the net. What a hit!
Over here!
Shatan into the middle. The Sabres start changing on the go. Towards the net. Pittsburgh looks exhausted out there. Pekka into the corner. Shatan scores!
Let's have a look at the replay. It starts with a pass into the offensive zone by Pekka. Shatan takes the shot, and it found a home in the back of the net.
Buffalo goal, scored by number 81, Miroslav Shatan, assisted by number 27, Mike Pekka.
Buffalo leads by 2 goals. Primo made the shot. Buffalo having success at both ends of the rink in this game. Barrasso covers up the puck. Pittsburgh should be making a line change soon. McKee then blasted it. Buffalo will have to have another player take the faceoff. They move into position for the faceoff. Buffalo should be making a line change soon. Great hit! Holzinger shoots! To Barnaby. To Warenka. To Olczyk. 1:15 left in the period. Zhitnik out of the corner.
You gotta keep your head up.
Buffalo has fresh legs on the ice. Pittsburgh gets called for cross-checking.
Pittsburgh penalty to number 6, Bobby Dallas. 2 minutes for cross-checking.
And they drop the puck. Pekka gets possession off the draw. Buffalo should be making a line change soon. Moves in. Grabbed by Barrasso. Buffalo having success at both ends of the rink in this game. Moves in. Buffalo leaves this line out for an awfully long shift. 5 seconds to go. Buffalo has a solid lead, and that's the end of the first period.
Fans are reminded that
Welcome back for the second period of today's game. I'm Jim Hewson.
And I'm Darryl Ray.
Holzinger gets waved out of the faceoff circle. The teams line up for the faceoff. Buffalo wins the draw cleanly. To center. To Holzinger. Then the pass was intercepted. Dome clears the puck out of his own zone. To Schmelik. Schmelik to the net. Moves in to the net. Schmelik winds up. Buffalo with a commanding lead in this one. Barrasso slows things down by covering up. Pekka gets to the circle. He'll face off against Barnes. Woolley winds up. Time runs out on the penalty to Dallas. Barrasso covers up the puck. Pekka gets waved out of the faceoff circle. The ref gets ready to drop the puck. Buffalo won the draw. Woolley moves it on. Hatcher moves it ahead to Olczyk. The Penguins start changing on the go.
Over here!
Zhitnik gets hit. Odette to center. The Sabres start changing on the go. Parasso moves the puck to Pronger. Slager shoved by Odette. Short pass to Slager. Burridge knocks the puck away. Nickel to center. Hicks gets the puck to Ferrero. To Shannon. Shannon out of his own zone. Pass to Nickel. Parasso saves it. Parasso gives it to Slager. Pronger passes it across. Hicks fakes the shot. Primo to his own zone. Buffalo gets a breakaway! Holzinger gets waved out of the faceoff circle. The teams line up for the faceoff. And they drop the puck. Buffalo has fresh legs on the ice. Olczyk winds up. Holzinger passes it to McKee. Buffalo having success at both ends of the rink in this game. Pittsburgh should be making a line change soon. That's icing against Buffalo. Slager shoots! Pittsburgh has a fresh line on the ice. Towards the net. To Sanderson. This is going to be a real test for Barnaby. Wright throws his gloves to the ice. Wright gets things started. He lets fly with a haymaker. Barnaby throws a haymaker. No one has really managed to gain the upper hand yet. This fight's been pretty close. Barnaby holding the upper hand in this one. Barnaby surprised him with that punch.
You have to give him credit for even getting up.
Barnaby puts an end to the fight with that shot. Barnaby will have 5 minutes to think about that scrap, as will Bright.
Buffalo penalty to number 36, Matthew Barnaby, a 5-minute major for fighting. Pittsburgh penalty to number 29, Jamie Wright, a 5-minute major for fighting.
Grunman, long pass to Morozov. Titov one-times it from the blue line. To Morozov. Titov passes across. It was kept out by Hasek. Buffalo has been doing a great job of sharing the puck. Barnes knocks the puck away. He scores!
There was no chance whatsoever on that one.
Pekka gets to the circle. He'll face off against Dome.
Pittsburgh goal, scored by number 14, Stu Barnes.
Buffalo pushing for the insurance marker at this point. Pittsburgh should be making a line change soon. The Sabres change up their lines. Behind the net, to the net. Parasso gives it to Hatcher. That's icing against the Pittsburgh Penguins. Holzinger gets kicked out of the faceoff circle. The ref gets ready to drop the puck. The Pittsburgh Penguins win the faceoff. Johansson out of his own zone. It's one-on-one.
Great recovery there.
To Sanderson. To Johansson. To the net. Shannon out of his own zone. The puck's knocked loose by Warenka. Schmelik passes it across. Shannon out of his own zone. To the net. Shoots! Shatan scores!
Let's take another look at that one, Jim. Here he has the puck. He moves the puck to his teammate. Shatan let a slap shot go and beat the goalie.
Nickel gets to the circle. He'll face off against Barnes.
Buffalo goal, scored by number 81, Miroslav Shatan. Assisted by number 8, Daryl Shannon, and number 42, Richard Schmelik.
Over to Nickel. Nickel was knocked down by Morozov. Burridge steals the pass. To Morozov. Belted and knocked down by Primo. Buffalo should be making a line change soon. Titov gets hit. Takes the shot. Woolley moves it on. Pass intercepted.
Over here!
To Primo. Moves in. To Primo. He fired it from the slot. Pittsburgh leaves this line out for an awfully long shift. The Sabres start changing on the go.
Last minute of play in the second period.
Buffalo with a commanding lead in this one. Barnes passes into the middle. Pittsburgh has a fresh line on the ice.
Over here!
Only 30 seconds to go. To Brown. Ferrero jars the puck loose. 20 seconds remaining in the period. Pittsburgh will send in a couple of forwards to attack near the net.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you head for the exits tonight, please remember to give a generous donation to your local minor hockey association.
Welcome back for the third period of today's game on NHL 99. They move into position for the faceoff. Hasek gives it to Shannon. Shannon moves it into the middle. Warenka hits him. To the net. To Audette. He blasted it. Warenka passes across. Moves in. Buffalo looks to be in control of this game. Brown over to the wing. Brown towards the net. To Warenka. Warenka to Olczyk. Buffalo should be making a line change soon. Slager moves it on. Slager passes across. Olczyk out of his own zone. Short pass to Dome. McKee knocks the puck away. Brown picked it off. McKee run over by Dome. Pittsburgh needs to get a fresh line out there. Barrasso moves the puck to Warenka. Barnaby shoots. Barrasso made the glove save. The Penguins start changing on the go. Holzinger ahead to Wilson. Belted to the ice by Dome. Buffalo should be making a line change soon. Sanderson made the shot. Pekka gets to the circle. He'll face off against Dome. Pittsburgh should be making a line change soon. Woolley scores! The ref gets ready to drop the puck. Nickel gets waved out of the faceoff circle. Primo gets to the circle. He'll face off against Ponger.
Buffalo goal, scored by number 5, Jason Woolley, assisted by number 27, Mike Pekka.
Hicks passes back. Ferrero to Pronger. Shannon gets checked. Pronger scores! Let's take a look at that one again.
It begins with a pass into the offensive zone. He takes the shot. That beat him low.
They move into position for the faceoff.
Pittsburgh goal, scored by number 12, Sean Ponger, assisted by number 57, Chris Ferraro.
Hasek moves it to Brown. Buffalo having success at both ends of the rink in this game. To Ward. To Brown. Gronman intercepts the pass. To Morozov. He took the shot. To McKee. Buffalo should be making a line change soon. Pass intercepted. Pittsburgh should be making a line change soon. The puck's knocked loose by Ward. The Sabres will change on the fly. Brown passes back. Chips it off the boards to Gronman. The Penguins will change on the fly. Schmelik knocked down by Morozov. Shannon moves it into the middle. To Titov. Pittsburgh leaves this line out for an awfully long shift. The Sabres will change on the fly. Shot by Schmelik. Slager chips it ahead to Hatcher. Nickel over to the wing. Pittsburgh needs to get a fresh line out there. To Odette. Slager plays the puck to Olczyk. Buffalo looks to be in control of this game. Buffalo should be making a line change soon. Pittsburgh has a very tired line out on the ice right now. Dome starts out. Buffalo with a commanding lead in this one. Buffalo needs to get a fresh line out there. Brown gets flattened by Woolley. Dome winds up. Olczyk knocks the puck away. Zhitnik passes it across. He's flattened by Slager. Dome gets the puck to Olczyk. Buffalo looks exhausted out there. The puck's knocked loose by Odette. Brown starts out of his own zone. The penalty will be called as soon as the Penguins touch the puck. Nickel gets to the circle. He'll face off against Pronger. Pittsburgh has fresh legs on the ice. Barrasso stopped it. Dallas gets checked by Burridge. Hicks starts out. Buffalo should be making a line change soon. Burridge knocks the puck away.
Over here!
Burridge starts out. Burridge moves in. Barrasso stops it. To Dallas. Buffalo needs to get a fresh line out there.
Last minute of play in the third period.
Pittsburgh should be making a line change soon. Pronger then made the shot. He's nailed by Pronger. To Burridge. Ferraro jars the puck loose. Only 30 seconds to go in the game. Buffalo looks to be in control of this game. To Barnes. Runs out. This one is over. The Buffalo Sabres have beaten Pittsburgh.